you, you're smiling. Yeah, you're talking to me. So what
Yeah.
you are showing a kindness towards me because I approach like a
Yeah,
human being.
maybe I don't agree nothing with you, but I respect to you, so I'm listening to
No,
you. That's a good
exactly.
person.
So
The respect.
now, step number one.
Yeah.
Step number one. Concept of God in Islam, right? Everything. There's one point you must agree with me.
Yeah, yeah.
There is only one God. Can there be more than one God?
Every religion is different.
No, no. Forget about religion. Let's say we both existed in a desert, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Suddenly, we've been asking each other, what is our purpose? Where did we come from? Where are we going?
Yeah, yeah,
Right? Now, because the influence of the family, relatives,
yeah, of course.
church, you'll have that presupposed ideas of belief that also came to your mind when you look into the religion. What I am saying is, let's create a scenario where you and I will be unbiased. And I said, that's why I said, if you
Yeah,
are wake up in a desert, right?
yeah. What can I do in this?
Now, just you said you just existed, me and you, right? When you come out of the desert and you don't know about this universe, once you look into that universe, just simply you would know that this cannot make itself.
Yes,
There is a maker.
we need to start from zero.
Exactly. I agree. I really
You
agree
know,
with that.
so we don't know what we think about that if we start from zero.
So,
That's
follow.
why we got thousands and
Yeah.
thousands of religions because in different countries, areas turn up before everybody start from zero.
But not all religion are truth. One
Yeah,
religion
of
say,
course, of
yeah.
course.
So now, if one religion say there is five God, another religion say three
Yes,
God,
yes,
and another religion say only
yes,
one God.
yes.
But three of them cannot be true. Do you know why? Because three God and one God are not the same thing.
Yeah, of course. But it's their religion.
So
I
now, my,
respect
my,
that.
my, my question is, you can respect anyone.
Yeah.
I can respect knowing that someone is wrong. But it does not necessarily mean that as a human being, I should follow something wrong.
Yeah, of course.
You can respect me or respect someone, but are you going to convince yourself, okay, I know my belief is wrong, but I'm going to stay there? Do you have that motive?
No, it's not wrong because nobody knows if it's wrong or not. It's not
No, that's
just
why I'm saying,
don't. It's for example, it's not my religion. So that
shall we
I don't
invest?
want to say your religion is wrong.
No, no, no. I'm saying, let's talk about
Your religion
rationally.
is right, and my religion is right as well.
Let's talk about rationally. Just like I mentioned, there's one religion say three God,
The
one
religion
religion.
have no rationality, have faith.
No, but
That's it. If you
do
think rational, you have no religion.
no, but that
You
does
are
not that doesn't apply to Islam, my
yeah.
brother. I'll tell you why. It doesn't apply to Islam, because Islam, Allah tells us in the Quran to be open-minded, to be skeptical, to reason, to think, to ponder. Unlike other religion who will tell you it is a belief, you don't have to use your
Yeah, you
brain.
can do that. You can do that. You can do that.
So
Okay,
that's now
that's
let me
true.
show you. Let
All
me
the
show you.
religions must have
Yeah, but
limits.
yeah, limit. But Islam is the fastest growing religion. The Islam, the holy book, every other pages, you will find something amazing. Do you know what it is saying? The creator of the universe is telling you to apply your reasoning. It's not telling you you cannot reconcile the belief, so you have to believe this mystery. We don't have that mystery belief,
Oh, that's good point.
right? So we don't have that mystery. Our belief is only one God, which is any human being on the planet, if he's not biased, he would agree. And the following point goes that if you really believe in that God, then you should worship the same God, because if you give the worship to anything else, then it is unfair on that God, because the only one God that created us. That is the simplest
I
form
know,
of
I know,
belief in
I
Islam.
know about this.
But does it
It's
make
okay.
sense though?
Yeah, it's okay. If you believe in that, it's good.
How about you? Look, I am saying so that it makes sense to you as well.
Yes,
Now imagine you investigate something and you see for yourself it is also fit for you. Knowing that is fit for you, would you say I will reject it or you will accept it? Do you see?
Yeah, yeah, I understand that, but each religion have different point of view.
No, I
Depends
think,
where you born, where your culture, where
yeah.
your father's heritage and everything.
Let me share you
So
a teaching.
if you need to know exactly what happened, you need to study all the, for example, the Quran,
Yes,
go through the Quran,
absolutely.
as well go there in these
There,
areas
there,
and
there are
understand that.
there are few things you need to investigate. There are
Yeah,
few things are very common.
it's deep. It's deep.
But but as a human being, in Islamic teaching, our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he told us that every children born in this universe, knowing that there is one maker, means there is one God. You don't need to be a physicist or scientist to know
Yeah,
that there is more than one God.
yeah, but
There
you
is
need to
only
know.
one
You
God.
need to know a lot of things.
Now, if you really look into that basic thing, other thing, okay, you would say, okay, I wanted to learn how Islam teach or how Islam talks about politics, how Islam manage finance. These are the topics you need to learn. But when comes to belief, that is the reality of our life. Means if you believe in this, that belief has a consequences. Means that belief the creator is telling, if you know this is truth and if you reject that truth, then you will have the consequence. Means there are hellfire.
Yeah.
And if you know is truth and you accept it, Allah said, I will reward you. It's not Allah, the
Yeah, yeah.
creator of the heavens and the earth, not beating around the bush. He making it plain and simple and clear so that we everyone can understand. Now, the creator of the heavens and the earth given one thing for every mankind, which is the rational faculty. You know this reasoning,
Yes,
like
of
you
course.
wear the trouser
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the shoes to
Rational
protect your
thinking.
right rational thinking. Why? So that you can apply this in your daily life and also apply to find God. So if you apply in your daily life, God will ask you on the day of judgment, okay, you are a bit unfair on me. You applied it, everything in your day-to-day life. But when it comes to you know that I exist, why did you reject me by bringing an excuse of other things?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why we, brother, okay, can I have a Quran? Let me show you something, right? On chapter 16, yeah?
It's all the Quran. Yeah?
Yeah, this is a translation, yeah? Let me show you something. This is in chapter 16, verse 78, yeah? And Allah has extracted you from the wombs of your mother, not knowing a thing. Means when you come out of your mother, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And He made you for hearing and vision and hearts, means intellect, that perhaps you would be grateful. So the Creator, when He created you, He already given you those tools. Then again, externally,
Yeah,
reminding you what you have, so that you can give thanks for what? For that life you received
yeah, yeah.
from that maker. Now, from that point of view, Allah is the maker of me and you. As a rational human being, you can say, this is my belief. But that can be also your belief because there is no other choice other than that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
this is the biggest truth on the planet.
Yeah.
Believing one God and worship the same God. Now, when we need Quran is when I realize and you realize, okay, what should I do? How do I need to distribute wealth? How should I worship? Do I need to pray 10 times, 5 times, or 15 times? Or how many days should I fast? How can I distribute my wealth? These are the things you need the guidance. Means God should have been communicated.
Yeah.
But through your reasoning, you should know there is one maker. And that's why no one can deny in the day of judgment about Allah. That they
That's right.
know deep down that Allah is the maker.
I know, I know. Okay, I need to go, man.
But what about taking a steps to become a Muslim?
It's difficult.
No.
I'm
If
Christian.
no, but you can be a Christian. But now imagine There is one called truth, and one thing what your family has been taught you. And you know that once you go to the grave, your family is not going to stay in the grave with you.
Yeah, yeah.
When you will be asked a question, when you will be asked a question in the day of judgment, that would you tell God that someone died for me, I don't have to do anything. See,
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
been.
yeah. It's true. It's true.
So this life is a place of test for you, so that Allah wanted to see whether you are grateful or not. And now the evident reality is we will die,
Yeah,
and the next reality will Allah will resurrect you, and Allah will ask you question that I have given you intellect, I have sent people to you who explain to you Islam. He
yeah.
mentioned to you about the
Yeah, but
fire and
I'm
the
not.
reward,
I'm not.
but are you going to take that risk knowing that truth?
No, no.
Let me give you a copy of the Quran.
No, it's all right. I
Are
don't.
you sure?
I wanna read sometimes. I like to know about that, but
No,
no for me.
but question, my brother. You might thinking
The
for
most
someone else.
important thing is we are brothers.
No, I
We are
agree. We
brothers.
are brothers in humanity. And let
Yeah.
me show you. Look, you can be a best to humanity if you become a Muslim. Do you know why? Because it makes you a much better person than what you think you are. Do you know why? Because that condition to be a best person, or the requirement that makes you a best person, come from the creator of the heavens and the earth. Like imagine if someone say, I wanted to do some immoral act,
Yeah.
something I need to have sex with someone who is not who is related to my family. Physically, scientifically, it's no wrong in it. But why we don't do that? Because God told us. God given this moral grounds.
Yeah.
How do we know that?
Yeah,
Because these
yeah.
are like, look, chapter 49. Look, Allah tells us what? Allah will make you a better person if you believe in Islam, because it has got all the packages for all of us. Yeah, that's in chapter. Okay, Allah said, "O mankind, right? Indeed, we have created you from male and a female, and made you peoples and tribes, so that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is knowing and aware." Means Allah is knowing that discussion that taking place now, and Allah is aware of what is in your heart and my heart and everyone's heart. No escape route, my brother. You might thinking, okay, I don't want to see that guy. I'm done.
Yeah.
But you're not done, my brother. Allah appointed angel, unseen creatures. They are writing everything you are doing and everything I am doing, and everything about what's going on this in the universe. So all of the things has been recorded. So don't think that Allah is unaware of things. You cannot just say to Allah that, okay, is their religion and they followed it, I didn't do. You would not have that courage on the day of judgment, because you will see the reality, because the punishment and the reward. And the message is simple.
Yeah. It's all
Nobody
right.
died for you, nobody's sin. But look
It's all
after
right.
yourself. But you
Well,
have the
thank you.
Quran, have a
Yeah,
read. Yeah?
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Look,
much.
look,
Okay, brother.
think about it,
Yeah, man. No worries.
and maybe make some prayer, May Allah guide you. Thank
But
you.
we're brothers.
Look after
Okay?
yourself, yeah?
See you.
Have a nice journey. Uh, Alhamdulillah, had a good discussion with the brother. May Allah guide him. He has something holding him not to accept it, but he kind of agree some of the things I have said. I ask Allah to guide him. Guider of the heart is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. So we all make dua for him. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.